Hey guys, what is up? It is your boy Famous Gunz. Today we're going to be learning how to install Lspdfr in 2020. Even if you're on PlayStation, Xbox, I want you guys to watch this so you guys can see how easy it is. It is PC only. This only works on PC. So if you guys do play on Xbox and PlayStation, very sorry, it does not work, but it does work on PC. So if you guys want to learn how easy it is, go ahead and stay tuned and watch, and let's see how easy this is. All right, guys, let's get straight into it. So pretty much first you're going to need is Grand Theft Auto from the Steam store. So you need to download Steam. Very easy. Steam, STEAM. This is all going to be linked in the description. Everything's going to be linked in the description, guys. Once you guys download GTA from the Steam store, you guys are ready. You just need to play the first few missions. Do not try to do mods without playing the first few missions. And then once the game saves and you're officially at the house, you guys can exit the game and then you guys can start modding. So once you guys download GTA, you guys need to come down and look over here. You would see this little shield or security. You're going to get a lot of alerts saying that you are having viruses or you're downloading something bad. That's okay. You're going to ignore or dismiss any threats. You want to let your computer know this is all what you need. It's not a virus. Just ignore it or dismiss any threats you guys will get. You'll notice that it'll be like a threat has been found. Just ignore it or dismiss it. Because sometimes mods are considered a virus or something like that. Don't know why. But let's get straight into it. All right, so the first thing you can do after you guys have downloaded GTA, played a couple missions, and you've disabled your security, or if you don't really have to, but just make sure you ignore anything, you're going to go into your folder, your main computer, for your file explorer, and then you're going to want to look for your PC, which is this PC or my computer. And you want to look for the Windows drive wherever GTA is going to be downloaded from the Steam store. You're going to click on the Windows drive C. We're going to go to Programs, Files, times 86. You want to click on that. Then you want to go down to Steam. Click on that. And then you want to go down to Steam Apps. And you want to click on that. Once you guys get over here, you'll notice these folders. And we are looking at the Common folder. Alright, so here's the Grand Theft Auto folder that we've downloaded from Steam. So what people can do is you can make a copy of this, and so you have one clean copy. So once you guys make a copy, you're going to click here, copy, and you could just paste it anywhere you want. Or if you guys have an extra hard drive like I do, this is my extra hard drive. I have all these extra clean copies. The reason why you guys need a clean copy is because if you make any mistakes, you can just start over. You can delete this folder and go back to your clean copy and start over. So once you guys have a clean copy, if you made a copy of your Grand Theft Auto, you're going to go ahead and click on it, and here we are. This is the folder we're going to be looking at that has all of our Grand Theft Auto essentials. So this is all the basic stuff for GTA. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create a folder, hit new folder, and we're going to name it, we're going to name this one mods, M-O-D-S, oops, M-O-D-S, mods. Alright, so we got our mods folder, right? Now we want to grab and drop these two files. You're going to copy them. So you're going to copy, and we're going to click here on the mods folder. We're going to open up that mods folder we just created, and we're going to paste that right in there. That is the first step that we're going to do. Depending on how fast your computer is, it will load. Other than that, we'll see. But alright guys, once that's done, it will load in just like that inside the mods folder. We can go back. Alright, now we have those two files in there. We can go ahead and start putting some files into the GTA folder. So we're on the first link that I have, you guys will notice something called 7-zip. 7-zip is what it looks like this. When you guys click that link, it's going to take you to this website. You have two different bits. You have the 32-bit and the 64-bit. Some PCs, like my PC, uses 64. Some people uses 32. So if you download it, right, you're going to get something. When you click on anything, you can click on this, for example, and you'll see this 7-zip. That's how you know you downloaded it correctly. When you right click on anything, you will notice this 7-zip pop up. That means you've downloaded 7-zip correctly. So that's the first link. I've already downloaded 7-zip, so it's already there. It's going to download. It should pop up like this. You're going to right click on it and click show in folder. And then once you get it up, you want to double click on it and hit yes. I already have it installed, so I don't have to. Just hit yes and then okay through the next 2 steps, and then it's going to download on your PC. And if you're like famous, I downloaded it and there's no 7-zip. When I right click on anything, then you need to come back and download the other one, the 32 or the 64. All right, so we got 7-zip downloaded. That's good. And the next thing we're going to need is ScriptHook. So that's the next thing in the link. So you want to click on that next link. So let's click on ScriptHook. It should open up to this website like this, which is by Alexander Blade. He's an amazing person. If you guys like to donate, it's right there. You're going to scroll down and you're going to notice something here. It says download, and then there it is, the ScriptHook version. We're going to download that because we're going to need it. So we're going to click here and we're going to show in folder. It should be, everything ends up in your downloads folder. So if you go to your desktop and you notice, everything downloads to your downloads. We're pretty sure you guys already know that. But all right, so we got ScriptHook now. So we're going to right click 7-zip, open that up. That's why 7-zip is so important, because these files are locked. So when you 7-zip them, they unzip into a folder you can use. So once we open it up, we click on bin. You'll notice that we'll have these 3 files in here. We don't need native trainer, so we could go ahead and delete native trainer. We only need these 2 files, dinput and ScriptHook. All right, so we're just gonna go over to back to our GTA folder that we have open without we put the mods. We're gonna come back to this folder, right? And let's drag these 2 files into the GTA folder. You don't want to put it up here nowhere. You want to put it in an empty space far away from everything, because you don't want to accidentally drop it in something. So go ahead, drop it down here. Make sure you guys never drop anything up here, because you'll accidentally drop it inside the folder. You want to make sure it ends up in the file log. In this whole log right here, you want to make sure that's where it ends up, which we did. So we put the dinput 8 and we put the ScriptHook V. They're both in there right now, ready to go. So there's ScriptHook and there's dinput. We just dragged and dropped them. Very easy, guys. So that's done with that step, and we're going to move on to the next step. All right, so the next step that you guys have is trainer. So right after, in the next link, you'll see something called simple trainer. So click on that link and you'll end up here, which you'll get this menu for the training mods. So you'll download. It's going to show up down here. Let's get that going any second now. Why is it taking so long? There it is. Okay. We're going to right click on it, show in folder, and there it is. Just ignore, it doesn't matter what icon it has. If it has a folder, if it has an icon, it doesn't matter. As long as if you have the file, that's what we need. You're going to right click on it and 7-zip extract to EF trainer. So extract, there it is, and trainer. All right, so we only need these 2 files. So we're going to take the trainer ASI and the trainer INI, and we're going to drag and drop into our Grand Theft Auto folder. So drag and drop. All right, perfect. So we have ScriptHook and we have trainer, which is beautiful. Trainer is going to help us have that mod menu we're going to use. So what I like to do is I like to make sure that the game is working properly before I continue to add more mods. So let's test the game just to make sure everything is working properly. So we're going to run the game real quick, and as soon as that loads up, I'll let you guys see everything. Alright guys, now that your game has loaded up and we're back into the game, let's go ahead and check, make sure our menus are working. We're going to go ahead and hit F3, and boom, there's our mod menu. You can hit on the numpad all the way to the right of your keyboard. You'll see that set of numbers all the way to the right of your keyboard. If you hit A, that's how you go up. If you hit 5, that's how you go down. And then, it's A for up and number 2 for down. And then number 5 is how you select options. Number 6 is how you move through the menu, and number 4. So A, 2, 4, and 5 on the right side of your keyboard, not the top numbers of your keyboard. Do not use the top numbers. You're going to use the right side of your keyboard. Those numbers is how you navigate through this menu. And the reason why we need this menu is because we can spawn cars from this menu, and it also does a lot of cool stuff. All right, so we got the first mod menu in. Let's go ahead and get back to work, and let's continue on with the mods. All right, perfect. We're back where we left off, and we have the GTA folder still open. We put the trainer, we got the ScriptHook. I just showed you guys how that works. So let's go ahead and start the next install. So we're going to go back to the links. And the next link we're going to need is the Lspdfr mod link, which will be the next one in the link. So this is how we get the police mod. We're here, boys. We finally made it. So we're going to take this and we're going to download it. All right, it's going to tell you all the cool fancy stuff. See, this is what I was saying, Lspdfr as a virus. So you're going to ignore all of that. If your computer tells you that it's a virus or anything like that, you're going to ignore it. Then the strongly recommend clean version. Yep, clean game. All right, we got everything. Let's go ahead and download it. You're gonna click download. You want to just check out the agreements and all the cool stuff that they have. They have the Rage. They're using Rage, which is awesome. And let's go ahead and accept. And we're gonna go for the Lspdfr manual install. We're gonna download that. It will start to download any second. There it is. We'll let that download. We can make this a little smaller because we want to pay attention to our Grand Theft Auto folder. So that's downloading. We're waiting right now. We don't have to do anything. One quick tip for you guys, just so you don't lose this folder, you guys can do you guys can copy this. You can go to create. You right click on this. You want to just go click on your common. So this is your Grand Theft Auto folder. Just click right here, common, right? It's going to take you back here, common. You want to create a shortcut, right? And then take this and drag it here. So the reason why I'm showing you guys that is just in case you guys lose this folder, all you have to do is click here and it'll take you right back to this folder. So common, and then you just click on Grand Theft Auto, and bada bing, bada boom, you're right back where you are. Okay, so it's done downloading. That was just a really quick tip, guys. You don't really have to do that, but it's easy. It makes life easier for you. So, all right, so that's done. We're going to right-click on this, show in folder, and there it is. It's downloaded. We're going to right-click in 7-zip and extract 7-zip and extract to the manual, blah, blah, blah. And there it is. It extracted the file, and we're going to click on it, and here's all the stuff that we need to throw in there, which is very important. So we're going to go back to our Grand Theft Auto folder that I accidentally just closed. So the Grand Theft Auto folder with all of our mods and the trainer menu and the ScriptHook menu. We're going to open this up. We're going to push it to the side, and we're going to take everything that's in here. We're going to highlight all this good stuff, and we are going to add it. Remember what I said, never add anything up here. Never add anything up here. Do not do it. Always add at the bottom down here or towards these files. Just drop it in there, and boom, you will notice everything has moved from there to the GTA folder. Beautiful. Excellent. That's exactly what I want to see. We officially just installed the police mod. Now, for most people, what you want to do, the next step, is you want to open up your browser, right? The link is in the description, so be sure to check that. You're going to click on Rage Plugin Hook, right? You're going to click on that link. It's going to open up to this page here. You're going to click on Grand Theft Auto, and here it is. Download this, and we're just going to update the police mod, because sometimes when you download the police mods, the game is not updated. So what we need to do is grab an updated version of Rage. So you're going to right-click, show in folder. And here it is. We're going to right click on it, 7-zip, extract to Rage, and it should open up just like that right there at the bottom. We're going to click on that, and here's all the files we're going to update. We're just going to move this out of the way, and here's our Grand Theft Auto folder. We're just going to drag and drop all this into the Grand Theft Auto folder, always down here, never up here. Do not drag anything up here. No, 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 no. Down here. Yes, yes, yes. This area is always safe. So you're going to click replace. It's going to replace all those old files, and we have officially updated the Lspdfr. That's good. All right, so we're going to close that, and here's our Grand Theft Auto folder. We're going to pay attention to this real quick. We're going to want to go into the Lspdfr, and you're going to notice something here called configurator. We're going to click on that, And it says the computer will guide you through the initial setup of Lspdfr. Advanced users can skip this. We're just going to hit next. We're going to hit show license. And it's going to show you the license for the Rage. You're going to click on the accept. And boom, we got that. And then it's going to say change the settings. We recommend disabling version text rendering and some plugins unload on startup. So we're going to do it for me. And it'll do that for you. Lspdfr has successfully been installed. Okay, perfect. All right, now what we can do, we can go ahead and run the game and make sure everything is working properly. So we're just going to put this down for now. We're not going to exit the Grand Theft Auto folder. Oh, we can go back. Just click back so you guys are back on the GTA folder. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to go down to the Rage plugin hook and click on that. We're going to run it. It's going to load up a little bit. It's going to tell you critical message, blah, blah, blah. Yep. Hit yes. It's going to load up, do all its fancy stuff. And it's going to ask you a couple questions. So we got the plugins. I like to hit, if you guys click on the plugins, hit do not load any plugins. I like it like this is because we're just installing the new Lspdfr. So I just want to do it like that. And then click save and launch. And then it says this, blah, blah, blah. You just hit OK. And we're going to see how the game runs. We're just going to let it run for a little bit. It's going to find the game for us. And we're going to see what happened. Alright guys, we're in the game. We're just going to go ahead and test out, make sure everything is working. You're going to go ahead and click F4 and you should notice this menu pop up. We're going to click LOAD and then you're going to click Tab. And it should say load plugin, right? And then you're going to hit spacebar. And then you're going to notice it say Lspdfr first response. And you're going to hit tab. And then you're going to hit enter. And it's going to load Lspdfr for the first time. It's going to load up. Just like that. Nice and beautiful. Looks like everything is working. Perfect. All right. So we got that open. If you guys ever get this menu popping up, if you just click the backspace, it will shut the menu off. So we just need a car now and get down to the police station. Well, I could have just used my mod menu, but I guess this is the good old GTA way. Sorry, just going to borrow your car real quick. All right, we're just going to go down to any police station. You want to make sure you do this first before anything. We'll head down to the police station, and we are going to register as a police officer in the city of Los Santos. Oh crap, Jesus Christ, my driving is so horrible. Alright, so we got the first part set up. This is pretty easy, guys. Once you guys have this, you're pretty much done. You guys have police mods. Only thing you need now is cars and dispatch callouts, like stuff to go and do. Once you have just this, you can only pull over people and answer certain calls. So you're going to click right on the D-pad, or if you're using a keyboard, you should see it says the letter E or something like that. But I'm using a Xbox remote. That's why it looks like an arrow for me. Xbox remote is the best way to go, guys. It's honestly the best way. All right, so you're going to look like that. You're going to click enter to go on duty. And it's just going to load for the first time. And it's going to tell you that you need to create a character. Just hit enter or A if you're using the remote. And once we get in here, we just need to create a character. I'm just going to create one really quickly because I just want to show you guys how to do this. So we got a male. Yeah. Save and continue. And we'll just leave it as Bishop Walker. Alright, so now that we have our character, just click on his name, Bishop Walker. Just click on it. And you should be good. It should load you back in. Just gotta wait a few seconds. Alright, there we are. There's our officer. And we're gonna go to police locker. You can go to LSPD. Switch it to LSPD and you can change your outfit. You know, looks cool. Hit confirm. And let's go to police garage. And here we go. We got some cars we can choose, all that cool stuff. We're gonna change all these cars to real cars, but for now I'm just showing you guys everything works. And we should be good. We're on duty. See that on top of your map? It says you're now on duty, so we can go out there Excuse me, Mr. Gate, and let's just test pull over. Let's pull over somebody just to make sure everything is working. So what you do is you'll press, if you're using the keyboard, I believe it should tell you. I'm gonna find out that for you guys. All of this stuff will be in the description, but I'm using an Xbox remote, so we're gonna go ahead and hit A, and that's how you tell the person. That's how you let the game know that you want this car. And as soon as I turn on my lights, what's gonna happen is it's gonna tell the car to pull over. So let's go ahead and test that out right now. So we got the lights on and we have initiated the pullover, and he's gonna pull over for us. Oh my god. You just went right through the train tracks. Okay, alright, so I mean that was a pretty crappy pullover, but it's working. We'll just test it on somebody else because that car is completely retarded. I don't know what's going on. Let's just test it one more time really quick. Alright, so we're going to press A to highlight the car, and then we turn on the lights, and that's how you get their attention. If you're using a keyboard to turn on the lights is... Oh, they're running from us. Oh god, they're running from us. They didn't want to pull over. Alright, so everything is working. We're just that's perfect. We just wanted to make sure everything is working. We could go ahead and exit the game, and we can start on the next chapter on installing cars, police lights, and callouts.